Hey there, everyone. Joshua Short here. We've got Matt Engelbrecht here as well. You're hearing us. You will see us here momentarily. There we are.
Good morning.
Matt is here once again. You just heard from Matt actually a few minutes ago talking about some of the conditions out there this morning. Look, it's not snowing right now. It's not a first sort of weather day, but there are some concerns on some of the roads out there in Michiana. We're getting word right now in the last few minutes from Elkhart County Sheriff's Office. This alert coming in on Facebook to stay off of the bypass, US 20. From Middlebury to State Road 19, we think that has been extended a little bit, and that is due to some freezing rain. You circled something right here, Matt, right?
Well, I heard you talking about it, so then I just said, well, I know this, and this whole area. And basically what we're doing is we're just first alerting you to conditions that if you're going to be hitting the road here in the next 10 to 15 minutes, those kind of conditions are kind of spreading in and across Michiana, and it's a light freeze. We're not talking about things really icing over to the extent of power outages or any major problems. But one of the reasons why we first alert you is for situations like this. You sent me a text and you're like, hey, the sheriff's office is getting involved. So at that point, we took it to the next level, which is first alerting you to the danger out there on the roadways.
So one of the things we looked at just in a few minutes, I talked to Elkhart County dispatchers. They talked about westbound lanes east of State Road 19. There's an accident slide off. Eastbound lane near County Road 1, there's an accident. There's been one report of a car hitting a median. And then you got County Road 115 and County Road 18 and the westbound lanes as well. It seems like this is happening just in that area. You just brought up a picture. Can I show this here? Where is this right now?
So WNDU Studios, we have a camera on the top of our studios, and you can see that is what we're first alerting you to. It's iced over, a thin layer of ice. You can still see some light coming through, but imagine that on the roads. That on the roadway is going to create all the problems that you were just talking about, Josh, which is slide-offs and people just unable to stop. Now, the thing about all of this is temperatures are warming up. I believe I got the, temperatures are warming up for salt to work, for treatment to work, but it always takes 10, 15, 20 minutes for us to go ahead and melt some of this ice that has just started to come down. It was rain. Freezing rain.
Got it.
Ice.
So it's 10:47 Eastern time right now where we are. We just wanted to give you a little bit. If you have that map again, I want to show that map of the area we're talking about in Elkhart County. We talk about staying off the bypass. You hear that a lot in St. Joe County. You hear it a lot in South Bend. Where we're talking about Elkhart specifically right now, that does not mean South Bend is immune from this at all.
Right.
We just got the alert from Elkhart County first, and so that's a concern right now. The area that's circled there, I removed this lower third so you guys can see it a little bit better. This is the area. If you still are indoors and have to go out, just try to avoid 20 for right now. Things could change and things could improve in that area in the next several minutes. But that is something we're looking at, and this is the reason why. You're seeing some of that rain move out of the area you talked about. But again, just because it's out of the area doesn't mean the roads aren't still slick right now.
Right, and with freezing rain and with these kind of conditions, it doesn't take a lot. You're not going to see it really coming down. You'll notice it on your windshield. But for the most part, it's going to be a very thin glaze. This is not something we're first alerting to for the rest of the day or even in the evening commute. But there's just enough moisture to create that glaze that is causing some of the problems. So take this into consideration through about 11:30.
Okay, about 11:30, that's the time. You should keep that in mind. Keep your ears up for that. Obviously, we'll continue to make calls on this one. And again, this is not something we're hearing area-wide. This is something that is extremely isolated at this point in Elkhart County. Again, we just wanted to hop on and let you guys know. Again, this is around 10:48 Eastern time here. Here we go again, stay off the bypass, right? But this time, stay off the bypass in Elkhart County. Again, Elkhart County Sheriff's saying from US 20 from Middlebury to State Road 19. It could be a little bit more west of there as well. Something to keep in mind, something to keep your ears open for as you head out the door. We will be here to first alert you throughout the day if anything changes. But again, we're hoping for some improvement over the next several hours.
Yeah, next several weather related. We got a couple of things I want to be talking about at the noon hour. Not ice necessarily on the roads, but ice in the ice shelf. We had somebody go down and have an accident on the ice shelf. We'll have more of that coming up at the noon hour. And of course, where's Miles? Did Miles leave? Miles is already gone.
He's probably already on.
He's got a number of stories to update coming up at noon hour.
Okay. We'll see you then. We appreciate you guys. Matt, thank you for stepping in as well. We'll be back here with any updates out of Elkhart County or anywhere in our region, obviously, when it comes to those traffic alerts. But again, really quickly, one more time, stay off US 20 from Middlebury to State Road 19. And you're seeing the exact reason why here. This is the area that Matt circled. We will hop on again if news warrants. Until then, we will see you soon.